Hi, stampers and crafty friends. Thank you for stopping by my YouTube channel to watch this video. This video is going to be all about paper storage, paper and scrap storage. I've been using a certain type of envelope to store my single color cardstock for quite a while now, and I've come across a newer system that will work better for me, and it's very simple. I like simple things and not complicated. But this is how I used to store my paper and my scraps. So my 8.5 by 11 and my 12 by 12 and my scraps all went into one envelope. So what I had, these are all scraps in here now. So what I had was I had my 8.5 by 11 at the 8.5 by 11 and my 12 by 12 in here like this. And in the back of the full sheets were my scraps. And so that's how I stored it. And actually in the front of my full sheets, pre-cut card bases, 8.5 by 5.5 or either 4.5 by 11, they went in the front. So I easily knew when I picked up, I needed a red card base. I went and got this off the shelf and I would see what I had when I'm designing. That was fast. So I'd easily get those. And then if I needed a scrap, I'll go to the back and I'll try to find the right size scrap or the scrap that will work for my project. But the problem with this is over time, and I mean over a period of years, because I've used these for years. See the bottoms? The bottoms tear. And I've taped them before. I have done all kinds of things to try to avoid this. But pulling this out of my calyx unit over and over again, I guess, gives a wear and tear. And then it was to the point where sometimes strips like this will fall out. So I had even resorted to putting those strips into plastic bags and things like that to stop them from falling out. So I can't do this anymore. I've got to find something else. So what I have is these bags. These bags I picked up from clearbags.com, I believe, and they fit the 12 by 12 paper. They don't have any openings on the bottom or any tabs to tear or to get caught. And they are a lot thinner. They take up less real estate, so to speak. And so I am going to try these. Here is my old olive already done. So I have put my full sheets up to the front. I don't happen to have any card bases right now to have in the front of the full sheets. But in my scraps, this is after going through all the scraps for my old olive, this is all I've saved. All right. So I also write the name of the paper, the color of the paper with a Sharpie on this going down the side. I use a Sharpie because I can, if I need to change, it wipes off with rubbing alcohol. And it's quick and easy. I have a labeler. I could take the time, pull out the labeler, or even have it set up, just stay set up, but take the time to type it all in and all of that. Whereas I can just pull a Sharpie right out of my pen holder there and just write it and be done. Quick and easy. Not a lot of time. I store my paper alphabetical on my shelves. I have 4 cubes that hold my paper. And so I store these alphabetical. I don't store by color family, or I don't store by store them on the shelf by or arrange them on the shelf. What is that? When they do the rainbow color, the red, yellows, greens, and all that. I don't do all that. I don't have time to think about that. I want Old Olive. I want to be able to go to Old Olive and pick it up quick and in a hurry. Alphabetical works best for me. So these are tips. I will have the bag information on in this description below, and when I finish all of my shells, I'll post a picture on my blog so you can see how it works. But this is what I'm going to, and I'm really loving this, and transferring it is not going to be too hard. My scraps are all going to be no smaller than this size, and this is not small. This is the 2¼ inch circle from the Stitch Shapes Stampin' Up! Dies, and it's the second to the smallest. So it's actually not too small. It's 2¼ inch circle, and anything smaller than this is getting tossed. I can't save all of these little scraps anymore. What am I going to do with this? Why did I save this? I don't know. So I've got to declutter, throw stuff away. That's what's happening in my studio today. Thanks for stopping by, watching my video. I hope you can get your craft room organized. And how about going and stamp something? Bye now.